Alright, welcome back to another video. I will just throw a jumble of things in this one. Haven't shown these guys for a while, guys and gals. These are the lower swords, and I put 3 pair into their own tank from the main colony because I really like the pattern on the sides of these males. And the females develop a very cool hooked anal fin, which is very sharp. They're all pretty much full grown at this point. And you can see there are some fry in here, which is really, I'm leaving them in there because I've had a lot of trouble with this line eating their fry. I never even got to see them. So this time I left a few of them in there with a lot of plants. It's winter sprite. And they did get past, they're probably about 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old. But as you can see, they're alive and there's no chunks taken out of them. So I'm hoping this kind of cures the adults of eating the fry, because this female is going to have some very soon. And so this will give me a chance to sell some. I'll probably sell them as pairs, not these fish because they're older. Trying to keep this in focus here. Not doing too good a job. Let's see. But you can see she's very close to dropping some more fry. And at least they have a place to hide. So like I said, I took out 3 pair and no losses, no problems. And I still have the other group, and a couple of those females are close to dropping some fry. There's actually a lot of fry in their tank that I'm going to move out to one of the tanks that I clean and set back up. So far so good with these. Why did they stop the hockey game at the leper colony? Because there was a face-off at center ice. A face-off at center ice. That was for Chewy. And any other Canadians that watch. Probably Ryan, he's a Canadian. And I'm not really a hockey fan. I just watch baseball and normally the NFL, but this year I haven't bothered yet. I'll get around to it. So, anyway, that's these lower swords. They have a super nice pattern on the side. And if all goes well, like I said, I will have some of these to sell in the near future. I'd say about 5 weeks. And keep you updated with that. So, alright, I'll add some more stuff. Alright, these are the, really they're cobra skins, red cobras. They don't have enough of the snakeskin pattern to qualify as a snakeskin. I mean, I can call them whatever I want because I came up with them, but they're technically not snakeskins. So they may throw some snakeskins as they continue to breed. So they get a very, very nice dorsal, as you can see. And you can see how nice that snakeskin pattern is on the side. But it doesn't go all the way to the back of the body. This one doesn't have the pattern, which I mentioned in a couple other videos. But it does have the genes for the snakeskin. So that's why he's still in there. And I finally have enough of these where I can sell a trio. So I'm going to put a trio on Aquabid probably after I ship out all the fish I have to ship next week. So I don't want to have a million things going on. Try to get the videos up, try to get the water changes done, try to answer people's emails, which I never always do right. And also sell some fish and some fish food. So anyway, so that's what these things are. It was a cross of, obviously, of the red lace snakeskins, and I actually did the cross to a red albino female. But I've never gotten any albinos. I just got this. Very interesting. Very cool. So I think I'll add a couple other things. If you have any questions about them, let me know. I think other people have come up with them because it's a pretty common cross. And there's only certain things you get with genetics when you cross the same fish. It just depends what else was in the background. But these look very cool, and I thought you might like to see them because they look cool. So, alright, I'll add a couple more things before I wrap it up, and hang in there. Alright, I'll throw this in the middle of a video. The first pair of the Electric Blue Acaras have spawned again. I didn't get to pull the eggs because they laid them in the back of the tank. I didn't even know they had them there. That's the female. And there you can see a bunch of fry. So they haven't eaten them yet. There is some activity between the adults. They're kind of chasing each other a little bit. I don't know what the deal is with that. I fed them both some, I give them some adult frozen brine shrimp. So I guess they fought over the food. You can see the female still has the breeding colors, which is very cool. But there's all the fry. I won't be holding my fingers crossed that they raise them, because they've kind of failed a few times. And I didn't get to pull out the slate of eggs because I couldn't see they laid eggs. But so far so good. They've taken care of them. They've moved them from the back of the tank to the front of the tank. And this is very cool. So these are beautiful fish. The other pair hasn't done anything lately, so we'll see what happens there. They are right next to them. Sometimes they lay eggs right after the other ones do. So I just thought I'd throw that in there and update you on the Electric Blue Acaras. And we'll see how long these last. Would be nice if I actually got some to a viable size, but I won't jinx things. Alright, I will just put this in the middle of a video and I'll be right back. Alright, I'll try to get these on here to wrap up the video. These were some new guppies that I got from Thailand. I'll try to get them, the male on here. He's the one to look at. I'm going to get the name wrong. It's a metal blue silver lace, I think. See if we can focus on him. The male should get darker blue coloration in the front of his head and the tail as he gets a little older. These are pretty young fish that he sent, but they're absolutely great. So let's see if we can keep him in here. It's a little blurry. Trying here. All right. Yeah, that's something. Trying to get so you can see the pattern. The snakeskin pattern on the side between the metal part and the tail. Interesting. So I just bought one trio. Normally I buy 2 trios and run 2 lines, but he actually only had 1 trio left, so that's what I bought. And I've had them now for about 4 days. They were very washed out the first day, but the male started to color up very nicely. Really not sure if this is focused on him or not. Trying. The females are kind of plain. Not much to them. A bit of a blue tail. So we'll see what I get. I don't know if these breed true. I don't know anything about them. They're very, very close to the black lace snakeskin thing I've come up with on my own. So I'm guessing at what's in the background, and I'll know more about that once I get some fry. I think we actually almost focused on them for a second. I don't know why this isn't focusing, unless it's me. There we go. That's part of them. Alright, so that's what they look like. Very interesting fish. I've seen black versions of this. Really never saw a blue version before. And see what I could do with them. Very happy at this point, and I've had no trouble whatsoever. As they adjusted to my water, I used very small feedings because I figured they hadn't eaten for a couple days, 3 or 4 days probably, with all the traveling. So So today was the first day they got 2 full meals. One was live baby brine shrimp, and the other was my high protein food. And that was that. So I don't know if it's focusing or not. I keep saying that, and I can't really get this thing to focus. Let's go. All right, let me try backing out a bit. We're going in a bit. All right, well, I guess that's the best I can do until these things get a little bigger. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. It's just a jumble of things, but a couple of cool things. So there's that. And, see, I think we might actually focus here. Look at that. I can actually see them now. You can see the metal head part is much darker than the tail is at this point, but that tail should get just as dark as the front of the body. So very cool, very happy with these, obviously. And I'll update you on these as I get some fry out of them. It's a pretty good view of the airstone. It's pretty hard to focus on these guys, so I'll quit screwing around with it. So what car sound does a witch's car make? Broom, 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 broom. Oh, that's a great way to wrap up the video with a really bad joke. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll have another one up in a few days.